Hey? Hey. I see that bar moving up. Hi. I'm assuming you can hear me. Because it looks like the mic works. It got a lot colder than I thought it would be, so I had to put on another layer, so sorry I was away for a sec during the start. I should be all sufficiently bundled now. Alright, let's get to the game, I suppose. How's everybody doing? And once it starts, anyway. Come on, there you go. Alright. I think it's looking okay. Looks like it's going okay. Alright. Might tone down the music a little bit. Yeah, it's been so cold like the last couple days. We've been like averaging about like lows of negative 15-ish, and we're getting down to like near negative 20 soon. Let me check what the weather's like here right now. It's only negative 5 right now. Oh, we have a weirdly warm day. What do you know? Yeah, this is all in centigrade too. For any Americans, fellow Americans who happen to be listening. Yeah, it's like we're looking like at negative 15-ish as our lows and like negative 10 for our highs for a couple of the days coming up, so not super excited about that. Especially because I've got a trip coming up where I'm going to be on the road, and I hate driving in snow. It is like my least favorite thing. So, not super excited about any of that, but thankfully in the world of Cataclysm, I think it's early spring, so hopefully we won't have to worry about any of that nonsense. I'm gonna boot up the game real quick. Let's see where we're at. It's been like a while. I haven't played this because we started Vagrant Story and we skipped last week, so it's probably been like a week and a half, I want to say, since I last played this. So hopefully we'll get caught up soon enough. But also, I don't know if you caught on. Well, I'll probably make an announcement later too. But I've started to back up all the VODs on YouTube. There should be a link somewhere below the stream that has links to all of the various VODs and other places, and also an announcement. We did get offered an affiliateship. I don't know what you would call that, but I went and turned that down on account of I don't want to have to run ads at everybody. And more details again below, either below or in the about section. I'm not sure how it lays it out depending on your device, but yeah, so slowly going to be trying to supplement all of the services that affiliate program would normally offer, like longer lifespan on your VODs, for like if you wanted to rewatch a thing or stuff like that, with other solutions that we can work out using plugins or other websites. So that's the plan right now. But anyway, I've got to remember what the heck we were doing. I think when last we left off, we just barely crawled away from the laboratory down here. Yeah, so this is just bad place. A lot of robots and zombies. We've only been down about one floor in that laboratory. I'm not planning on going back anytime soon. In the meantime, yeah, I took a little bit of time between sessions to patch up. We healed up a little bit. Our right leg is still broken. Our left arm is still injured pretty badly, but we did get a night's rest. And I spent a bit of time moving everything from our old cabin far up here on this peninsula up here, all the way down. And in the process, I actually managed to scout out some other locations down here that we hadn't seen before. Like there's a campsite and then this survivor encampment, which we hadn't seen. So I revealed a little bit of stuff on the map, but not too much. But I just hauled all of our stuff from up north back down here. We might want to take a day off in the game, just on account of probably want to heal a little bit. I did also haul over a large barrel full of water. So if we need water, I got one of those water barrels from the pumping station and I brought it over here. It's not clean water yet, and it would probably take a long time to sterilize 200 liters of water, but we have it here, so if we need water for cooking or anything, we now have access to water. So, or washing clothes. I mean, 200 liters is more than enough to wash stuff. I brought some of our electronics down too, like our lawnmower and our toaster, which I was thinking about dissecting. Reorganized all of our equipment so that we have like all of our weapons and tools and things all on this little shelf here. I kind of rearranged the furniture. All of our dirty clothes is sitting in a little cupboard here, so if we want to pick through and find anything to wash, we can do that. All of our books, which we haven't read. All of our food, or all of our random odds and ends and junk and containers and parts and things, and then all of our food and medical supplies are here. And then we have some fuel in this wonderful wood-burning stove, along with a copy of Self-Esteem for Dummies, which we can also burn, because who needs self-esteem anyway? And here's all our clean clothes, some of which is damaged, some of which is in pretty good shape. Some of this we might carve up for bits and bobs. I think our clothes were kind of ragged after that lab trip too. Yeah, our leather jacket is like almost wrecked. Our jumpsuit, a lot of this stuff needs some work, and we don't have a sewing kit or anything. So yeah, I might need to look into getting, like, making a basic sewing kit, which I think we can probably do out of wood. I think we can make like a wood sewing needle or something, but we're at a point where we're going to need to start mending our clothes, or finding new ones. Trouble with finding new ones is the nearest city is all the way over here, and it's probably chock full of zombies, like at least as bad as the lab was, if not worse. So not the best option. If we want to, we still have some locations we could explore. Have some odds and ends on the road that I didn't fully check out, so I'm not sure what all is around. This whole section down here, which I still don't know what is. And yeah, there's probably more in this open area before the water's edge by the lab too. So any of those would be viable places to check out. But I think for right now, what I want to do is probably just like, let's open a window, and I want to like read through some of these books, see what we can learn from them. So we're dehydrated and hungry though, so before we do that, I'm gonna get a couple drinks of clean water. Let's see, let's not get drunk just yet today. We just woke up, it's only 10 a.m. It's a little bit early for that. Do we have any food though? I'm just gonna eat some Toastums. Delicious Weetabix or whatever. Just, oh, we're already full. Yeah, we're good. Feel quite full and a bit sluggish. Oh, I overate a bunch of dry goods and then we got dehydrated. Oh well. Well, that's fine. We'll probably be fine. Oh, that's right. We lost a lot of blood last time. I forgot about that. We're still suffering from hypovolemic shock, and the anemia that comes with that. So it's entirely possible that, yeah, our stats are still a little bit lower, and we're still kind of low on blood. So, I mean, a breakfast beer could be nice. Yes, I could totally see that, like a stout or something. I could see that being nice. But not when you're like lacking 10% of your blood volume, I think. We'll go light on the drinking for a little bit. Also, personally, I don't even want to think about drinking. I had a lot to drink at a party like almost a week and a half ago, and I still haven't recovered, so I'm like, I don't want to even like so much as roleplay that right now. My body is still feeling it. I am too old apparently to get drunk. I should find more blood, you're right. Just me personally, like, I should get more of it. I think that would be beneficial. But now that we crammed some food in our face, we're at least full, even if we're dehydrated. We're probably going to be dehydrated for a while while that red leg heals up, because that broken bone. Let's flip through some of these books and see what we can actually learn. We got all of these nice books from the laboratory. Hopefully some of these will teach us a thing or two about, I don't know, Engineering 301. That's exciting. Army Bayonet Manual, Ham Radio Illustrated, How to Browse the Web, The Modern Rifleman, Nuclear Physics Made Easy. Yeah. There's a Home Distillation Guide, a Physician's Desk Reference, Pitching a Tent, Pocket Guide to First Aid, Self-Esteem for Dummies. Oh, I need to put some of those in the fire. We have a couple duplicate copies. And probably some plain old... Oh, and then we got some academic textbooks from those students we found in the field, too. Nourished the lab. But... yeah, so it looks like a number of these are a little bit beyond us, like these dark gray books. All of the advanced textbooks, for the most part, we need to have a higher skill level to even understand what they're talking about. So, yeah. I'm not going to be able to get those yet, but all these blue books can raise our skill. All these yellow and gray, the yellow ones can't really teach us anything, but they have recipes in them we can reference. And all these gray ones are just, we pretty much know everything in them already, so we don't really need them. But it doesn't hurt to hold on to them. And yeah, all the pink ones here are not of much use to us yet. But yeah, it looks like there were a lot of magazines that really weren't going to teach us much. They might be fun to read, but short of that, we don't really need them. But if we keep them in the cupboard here, then we can reference them for recipes and things. So if we were to look at, like, right now, yeah, we have from one of our books, it'll show us how to make a short bow, if we wanted to make a short bow, or a Molotov cocktail, or a crude, yeah, like survival-y stuff. I guess that's survival book. I wonder if they have a sewing needle. I have a bone sewing awl, crude sharpened bone awl for leather working before metal was discovered. It can also serve as an improvised stabbing weapon, but will break quickly. So if we can find a bone, I could make a bone sewing needle, I guess. Wood. I thought you could do it with wood too, but I guess wood is either we don't know how to make it or it's too soft. So, darn, no wood sewing needles for patching up our clothes. Oh, we could learn how to make vinegar. Bird food, some other things. Some chemistry stuff. We could make our own goo canister. Oh, this is like the one we found in the lab. It had a goo in it. I don't know if it's used for anything, but... meal grubs. Oh, that sounds delicious. Oh, an electric fire starter. That could be kind of useful. I mean, we do have we already have like a pretty good set of lighters, so we don't really need anything. But yeah, we could probably get the parts to do a lot of gadgets and stuff if we wanted gadgets. Don't really need them just this minute. But if we want to build like a fancy car or something, definitely have the utility to do that. We could turn our beat up leather jacket into a leather vest. And full battery and steel wool. Yeah, I've never used it myself, but I've heard that it's actually a pretty good fire starter. For some reason, metal burns pretty well when it's really when it's filamented like that, which is a little surprising. But I guess it oxidizes, right, into rust really fast. But yeah, I've only ever started a fire with like apart from using like a proper lighter or whatever. I've done a fire bow once or twice. Back when I was, both my parents were very outdoorsy and taught a lot of that stuff. Yeah, primitive rock drill, like this. You make a little drill. Oh, drill holes in rock. Oh, this isn't like a wood drill. Where's a fire starter? I'm sure it's somewhere in here. But Yeah, like just a little piece of wood and a string and then another piece of wood and you twist it around so it'll go like that. And if you're really good, you can do it with just your hands and a piece of, in a single stick, but that's really hard on your hands. So, but yeah, my folks were like really outdoorsy, so like I learned a lot of like basic wound care stuff, local plants you can use for some useful things, like an antidepressant that occurs naturally, and a couple plants that you can use to extract latex if you need to extract latex for any reason. Or you can chew it up and stick it on a wound. It actually grows in just about everybody's yard. These little round leaves that have like these little parallel veins in them called plantain or plantago. Basically, just chew it up, put it on a wound. It'll keep it fairly sterile for a while if you don't have wound dressing. And it's also soothing, so it's kind of nice. But other than that, like, there's the one trouble is you have to sift through all the homeopathy type stuff too at the same time, because my parents were also pretty big into that, and so you gotta apply some level of scrutiny to that sort of stuff. But yeah, I am a little bit of a, I'll admit to being a bit of a druid class. Well, after flipping through those books, we actually got over our being stuffed, so I'm gonna try to get some water in us. Alright, some more water. We're still so dehydrated. Yes. Okay. We're very thirsty, so we're not dehydrated at least, but... yeah. That's the thing, like, there's a lot of stuff in herb lore that's like, when you actually take a look at the compounds in it, yeah, it has like, it's bioactive, and it's messy. It's like a shotgun as opposed to like a surgical scalpel, but it's got so many chemicals in it, it'll affect so many other things. But you can get useful effects out of plants. The trouble is either isolating the parts that are useful, or yeah, somehow managing to avoid all of the negatives and all that. How's our bandages looking? I want to take a peek at our bandages, and I forget how to do that. Bandage. Oh, I did make bandages between sessions too, so we would have a bit more. Seems like our bandaged limbs that have been healing overnight have worn out a little bit. The limbs are still disinfected, so that's good. But yeah. But no, for sure, herbal medicine has a lot of, there's a lot of things you can learn from that. And I think, like, you have people who had a very long time to experiment by eating plants and figuring out what does what and what makes you sick and all that stuff. Actually, one of my favorite herb lore facts, you may have heard about, like, how elephants have, like, funeral rituals, and elephants have, like, they can communicate by stomping in the ground. They have some kind of semaphore system. They can communicate simple ideas over vast distances by stomping. They have, like, they'll recognize individuals and stuff like that. One of my favorite things, though, is that elephants, when an elephant is pregnant and they aren't, it's not like it's a drought season or it's not a good time to have a kid, elder elephant mothers or probably just any elephant, but I know that specifically elephant females will take the young out, find a particular herb that actually is an abortifactant. So they'll terminate their own pregnancies by seeking out a very specific herb that will do that. So they have enough self-awareness to basically have passed down at least that piece of herbal medicine over the generations, which was wild to me to learn. That and they have enough self-awareness to know, yeah, it's not a good time to have a kid right now, we should probably postpone this, and so they'll seek that out on their own, which is just really cool. And yeah, like, you have enough time living in an environment with enough plants and you can start putting two and two together, and as long as you have some means by which to communicate or demonstrate to, like, the next generation, you can pass that along. So yeah. Anyway, that's a fun fact about herbal medicine that you might not have heard before. I got too distracted by that to even do any of the things I wanted to do. So I'm gonna antiseptic, is it? Antiseptic. Broad spectrum antibiotics, antidepressant. Oh no. Did I leave it again? Don't tell me I put it in a... I probably tucked it away in a bag somewhere. I know we had antiseptic. I'm not gonna get it again. I'm not gonna worry about that. Yes, elephant family planning. I know, right? It's freaking wild. But, I mean, again, they've had a lot of time to get to know their environment. I mean, and they seem to have the ability to communicate in some form and fashion, so... Is this where our backpack went? Did I leave it in here? Or did I put it in the car, maybe? It's possible I put it in the car. Let's go out and check the Cynthia. I haven't actually checked the Cynthia since we started yet. Oh yeah, I left the Cynthia pretty loaded up if we wanted to do any trips anywhere. I think our tool belt is the one that had the antiseptic in it. So... We only have 2 left, though. I'm gonna hold on to the antiseptic, then. I don't want to put it into anything yet. We should probably consider making more out of that ethanol we got from the lab, come to think of it. Yeah, that just seems like a good idea. So I'm going to drop off the backpack with all of our tools in it, our tool backpack. Head back inside. We're going to try to take it easy for at least one in-game day. Probably not do any heavy adventuring. Probably read some books, recuperate, let our bones start to mend a little bit. So yeah, we're not in any rush to... bandage. There's 8 other bandages. We'll put those on our other wounds. Swap them out for something fresh. But yeah, our head and our torso are still fine, so we have good body armor. It's just our limbs that got pretty dang mauled last time. Well yeah, and I guess now that we're pretty well set, what do we want to read? We could learn a bit about tailoring. That might be useful. Read a beauty magazine and a sewing guide. Our first aid's actually okay, but we could make it a little better, our survival skill. Or we could read Nuclear Physics Made Easy. I'm kind of leading toward the tailoring guide just because we kind of need to patch up our clothes because they're so damaged, but nuclear physics does also sound fun. And we got that from the nice laboratory, so it probably has really... Actually, you know what? I'm curious. What does that nuclear physics guide have in it as recipes? It'll teach us how to make a plutonium fuel cell. So that's a thing. If we wanted to make a plutonium fuel cell, we have that, I suppose. Let's read this beauty magazine. It's got some basic recipes in it, and we'll just flip through it. Your pale skin is sweating, your heart is beating fast, you feel restless. Maybe you lost too much blood? Oh gosh, we are still in such bad shape. Oh god. We've barely been awake and we're already exhausted. We crawled out of bed, got into a chair, drank some water and ate some food, walked to our car and back, and we are already on the verge of passing out. So yeah, my choice not to get in the car and drive off somewhere exciting was probably a good one, I'm gonna say. And yeah, it might take a little while to get the components for a plutonium fuel cell, I think. Jules Falder, I'm actually going to be out of town next week, and I was considering maybe streaming something weird while I'm out of town. And I've got Vagrant Story on Monday, but Echo the Dolphin's a game I would love to stream again. I would genuinely love to stream more Echo the Dolphin because I love that game. The dev follows me on Twitter now. I don't know why. I must have said something at some point. But it's just a really weird... I want to say it was a Ukrainian science fiction author who wrote this story about dolphins and time travel and aliens and an alien invasion and climate change and etc, 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 that I really love. But... but yeah, let me see. Oh, I meant to put my a notice on Twitter that I was streaming. Yeah. Yeah, it has been about 10 years, hasn't it? No, I mean, I've streamed since then, like little things here and there, but I haven't streamed regularly in about a decade. It's been that long. I'm old. It happened. I don't know how. Um, yeah, I meant to enable a streaming mode that would let people know I was streaming on Discord. If y'all can bear with me for a moment while I navigate that. Sorry, professional operation. I know. Yeah, I was supposed to notify people. Oh well. I guess I have to display the current game as a. I don't know. Does anyone who follows me on Twitter or on Discord see that I'm streaming right now? Do I have to pick it as a custom status? Oh, it isn't working, I don't think. I set up the streamer mode and everything. Maybe it's because my stream key changed when I refused to join the affiliate program. Dang it. Oh well. That's fine. Let me actually make the chat a little bigger so I can see the log a little better. Okay, back to the game. Sorry about that. I'm having technical difficulties. Yeah, I did tweet, but Discord, I meant to have a thing that'll like show us my status on different channels. I'm in, hey, I'm streaming and here's a link, but it seems to not be working. I'll check it after the break maybe and see if I can get it to work, but not too big. Not too big a deal. I should actually put my Discord somewhere on... I don't have a Discord channel for the stream or anything, but... Did we learn everything we could from that magazine, by the way? I missed it. Yeah, our tailoring did go up to 1, so... I'm gonna, real quick, eat some more Toastums, or whatever's gonna spoil the soonest. Most of our food's gonna last about a week, but we have all these Toastums. Alright, and then some water. We're just taking a sick day right now. Now let's read that proper sewing guide over here. We'll read until we gain a level. It's about 5 p.m. Yeah, we're just... Ugh. We're in rough shape. All these notifications, like... The anemia messages, like, you've lost too much blood, you're sweating, you feel chill, your heart's beating, you can't think clearly, you're anxious. Well, it's just about sundown, and we're dead tired, so... Uneventful day, but... probably a necessary one. Let's put away all the books except for the... Well, let's put away the sewing guide too. I was kind of hoping we would learn how to make proper, like, what do you call it, like sewing needles and stuff. Actually, did we learn? No, all we know is that sewing all... Oh well. But yeah, I'm gonna sleep really quick. I generally sleep off camera because it takes a long time in the game sometimes. But yeah. Yeah. Well, congrats on the move too. Like, I know those can be kind of stressful. Like breaking everything down and like that period of like a few days where you don't have your normal furniture and your life doesn't feel quite normal, like your home doesn't feel quite like your home, and then the whole you have to set up somewhere else kind of thing, get started, get used to everything all over again. It's always kind of a tough process. I'm gonna eat some more Toastums and some more water. Okay, so on the plus side, our damaged limbs mostly healed up. Our bone hasn't even begun to set yet, though. So that's kind of unfortunate. We're still so dehydrated. Oh my gosh. Our hypovolemic shock is still a thing. Yeah, I wonder if we do need to track down like a blood transfusion or something, like if we can't make enough blood quickly enough. I don't know. Well, how's our bandages? They're still pretty poor quality. I'm gonna refresh the one on our left arm, and I'll just leave the other ones because they're mostly healed. I don't want to burn through all of our good bandages. Yeah, no, that'll do it. Yeah, you drink anything that'll dehydrate you, like coffee, beer will dehydrate you, pretty much any soda, anything that's got a lot of stuff dissolved in it is gonna dehydrate you. Bad advice, Joel Spalder. Don't drink more coffee to rehydrate. Drink coffee to medicate your ADHD or to wake up in the morning and acclimate your brain so thoroughly to it that you can no longer function without it. But don't drink it to rehydrate. That's a bad idea. I drink about 4 cups of coffee every day, just because that's how I self-medicate my ADHD, because stimulants apparently help. But also drink a glass of water with it, just as like a piece of advice. Now, something being wet doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a good rehydrator. So like, for example, let's look in game over here. Bleach. I can definitely drink this. It's definitely liquid. I think it'll probably make me vomit in the game, and it causes -30 joy. And health is 3 exclamation points, so that's probably a good indication that it's maybe not a good idea. But I'm just saying, just because it's liquid doesn't mean it's good to drink. Wow, we're still so messed up. I might take another slow day. Just read some more on tailoring. Yeah. Where's that tailoring book? Where did I put it? So what? Here we go. Yeah, we're at about 40% skill. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Somewhere in our pile of junk, we have an MP3 player. At least I was pretty sure we did. Maybe I put it in the backpack in the Cynthia? Yeah. I'm gonna go grab our backpack and our tool belt. How's you doing on the battery front, Cynthia? It'll be about 23 hours until the battery is full again. We've really drained that battery. So, but with that one solar panel, at least it's recharging, which is really, really nice. Yeah, so if we head back in, I was gonna do something, wasn't I? I was gonna MP3 player here. I'm gonna turn on the MP3 player, put in our earbuds and start listening to some music. And what that's gonna do is help improve our mood and keep us focused while we're reading, because we're kind of still in pretty rough shape. And so this is gonna help keep us focused as we read. So it'll like pop up, yeah, we're listening to dramatic classical music, a sweet guitar solo. Just, this is somebody's Apocalypse MP3 player we found off of a corpse somewhere, which I'm not going to think about too hard. So we have to kind of deal with their taste in music or whatever. But toast. I can't spell toast. There we go. Toastums. And back to eating water. We still haven't gotten above very thirsty, and we've just been downing so much water. Oh well. I'm gonna read some more sewing guide here. Let's keep flipping through. You're too physically tired to function. Yeah. The spring's actually almost over. It's just a couple more days in spring. 2 p.m. We're dead tired, dehydrated, hungry. Losing a lot of blood's apparently something we shouldn't do ever again. Alright. Let's eat. We're just eating all of these toaster pastries, or whatever a toast. What the heck is a toastum, actually? I'm curious. Toastums. Dry toaster pastries, usually coated with solid frosting. Sadly, these are not. Oh no, they're like off-brand Pop-Tarts. Oh no. They're okay for calories, but that's about it. But, ugh. They last a long time, so I guess maybe I shouldn't be eating all these first, but oh well. Yeah, we kind of do need... I wonder if we can actually make an electrolyte water. Because I'll do that when I need to rehydrate. Like, you can just put salt and sugar and maybe a little bit of lemon juice and some warm water and mix it together, and you basically have created Gatorade at that point. It's got salt in it. It's basically a sports drink. All it is a little bit of salt to help your body absorb the water better. Not too much, but just a little bit. Yeah. Their tailoring go to level... It is at level 3. We actually maxed out on tailoring skill with the current books we have available, so that's cool. But yeah. No, electrolytes actually, I believe that the whole purpose of electrolytes in sports drinks is to help your body absorb the water more quickly. More water. Just keep drinking until we stop being dehydrated, which is apparently never. Oh my goodness. Hey! Oh, we recovered from some of our the worst of our hypovolemic shock. We're at mild hypovolemic shock. We're no longer at moderate. We don't have it affecting our speed or our stats anymore. Most of our stats are actually doing pretty okay. So that's cool. We're just lacking sleep right now, which is what's... Whoa. You feel dizzy and lightheaded. Oh, okay. Oh boy. Suddenly I can't walk right at all. Oh boy. Okay. Good to know. Why did we just get dizzy? I guess we're still kind of recovering from the anemia. Oh, goodness. I hope I'm not water poisoning myself in the game. Don't tell me if I am. I want to be surprised by it, but... Wow. Alright, ugh. Save the game before sleeping. Don't set an alarm. Yeah, we're back to dehydrated. I mean, our body's probably turning all of this liquid into blood right now, so... Yeah. I'll give it a pass. We have to recuperate a lot of plasma, so, you know. Yeah, whenever you sleep, the game is like simulating everything else in the game really quickly, so it sometimes takes a little bit of time. Alright, now... Yeah, we're still at mild hypovolemic shock. Most of our wounds have healed. Our left arm is still kind of taking its sweet time. It's 4 a.m., so a little bit early to do any reading. Do we want to go out and try to find a bone? If our health is good enough, we might be able to just like scrounge a bone from the woods somewhere, get a corpse and sterilize it or something, so we can make a bone sewing needle. Or, I mean, if we're feeling well enough, I mean, we still have a broken leg. That leg's gonna be broken for probably a month. But I'm kinda thinking maybe we can check out some of these just casually, not like do a thorough exploration, but check out some of these spots of interest that are scattered around. The survivor encampment, the mysterious road that ends up there and over there. We'll see what those are all about, maybe, because they might have sewing kits. And a sewing kit is something we really need. Like anything that we can do tailoring with is a pretty high priority just because we do not have the means right now. I'm going to turn on our radio and do a little bit of scanning really quick. See if we can get any messages on it. Looks like not. I'm not getting any signals. It is pretty early in the morning, so I didn't really expect anything. But, well, let's see. I don't think we have any detergent, do we? Oh, we did! We got some from the lab, right. So if we wanted to, I might close that window. Might turn on our lantern. Where's our lantern? We have a lamp, right? Or just our flashlight? Surely we have one of those. Electric lantern. I'm blind. I knew it was right here. Okay. We might do some clothes washing while we're here. Because we do have all of the, we have all of the stuff that we still meant to wash. Got the ballistic vest still? Yeah. Because if we can get some other clothes that fit us and get them clean so we can actually wear them, we'll have replacements for all of the clothes that are starting to get worn out. I still want to get a military rucksack because those are really good backpacks. I think we might have one already. Oh yeah, that 5-point anchor from the lab. I do want to kind of take a look at that too. And a cloak. Cloaks are pretty cool. You could always wash a fur bikini off, wear that. None of these are really jumping out at us as great options for things to wear. Maybe we'll clean up a jumpsuit. Let's clean a jumpsuit. It'll take 4 detergent, a military rucksack, and a lab coat. Or a replacement leather backpack instead. That wouldn't hurt. A fur bikini would not be very comfortable, I don't think. I think they were a thing in like the 60s or 70s, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't quote me. I've never really been up on fashions to any extent, so. I think we have a pair of safety glasses on already. I might actually want a messenger bag, just like a little bag. A holster for one of our handguns might be a good idea. Gas mask seems like a good bet too. There was some kind of really fancy, yeah, this A and BC suit was like a full body, like protective and radiation resistant suit. It's in rough shape, but oh wow. That would take most of our detergent to wash and like half of our water. So maybe not. Maybe a leather duster. That would take a little bit too much. Let's maybe. If I took back one of these, I do want the gas mask just because it'd be good to have a functional gas mask we could wear in the case of some kind of chemical gas we wanted to avoid. Just seems like a good idea. I want to say we already have a military rucksack, so if I took that off, yeah, we'd save a lot of detergent. Maybe just the cloak and the duster. Spare leather jacket might not be bad instead of the cloak, but cloaks are pretty cool. Oh, utility vest, maybe. This is tough. Yeah, you should definitely, if you like roguelike games, you should definitely play this. It's free. Just go to look up Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, and you can find their GitHub where you can download the latest builds or the latest stable build. We're on like one of the experimentals. I haven't updated to the most recent experimental build, so I'm probably missing fancy new content. But yeah, it's a free game. It's really fun if you like this kind of extremely like extremely gritty high or granularity anyway, this extremely highly granular sort of survival sim. Let's see, is there anything else we want to wash? If anything jumps out at y'all, please tell me. I'll just do one jumpsuit, I guess, and then I feel like I want the utility vest, and we can maybe resize it later. And I do want the cargo pants and the cloak, just because cargo pants would be a good thing to have for extra pockets. Damn, I'm so torn. If I... The leather backpack would be more rugged than our current backpack. Maybe ditch the messenger bag. Yeah, I'll just lose the utility vest, it's fine. And then I'll try to wash as many little things as we can with the remaining liquid. Can we get a glove liner? If I take out some hairpins? Nah. Okay. Swim goggles, maybe? Actually, you know, those are probably higher priority than hairpins and a helmet liner. Though I could maybe wash a lot of this junk. This is the trouble with only having a little bit of detergent. Maybe an army jacket is a better bet than a leather jacket. Probably has pockets. Army jacket, army pants? Can we do that instead of the leather jacket? Maybe keep the leather duster, but ditch the leather jacket? This is the sort of stuff I could have done between sessions too, but whoops. And let's ditch the blindfold. I could ditch the cargo pants, but yeah, if we're washing army pants, I won't need the cargo pants. Keep the hairpins. Normally I might go for like a leg ammo pouch or like a drop leg pouch because they're like expandable packages or like storage that you can just wear strapped to your legs or arms, but we have so much stuff strapped to us already, I'm a little worried about it. Yeah, actually the game comes with graphics if you want. There's a bunch of graphics packs already installed, but you can also download your own custom ones. This is a custom one, but I can during break I'll post in chat a link to the graphics pack I'm using, just because it's nice. It's probably one of the most complete ones, and it gets updated very regularly. So I like that. But I'll put that in the chat during break. And okay, I think we've maxed out the amount of uses of our detergent I can get out of what we have currently. So I'm gonna go do that. Unless there's other little things we want to get. Filter masks? No. We could watch one filter mask. Watch our game watches. Probably don't need a game watch. Someone might want one. I don't know. Or a plastic canteen or a pet pack. No. No. Safety glasses. Actually, safety glasses. That's what I'm going to do. And that'll probably be good enough. Okay. Time to wash some clothes. Took so long. Yeah, we're already done. Okay, cool. Now if I go over here and grab everything that isn't filthy, I'm gonna transfer it over to our other pile of clothing now, and I'm probably gonna wear some of this. I don't know what all just yet, but let's go over here. Just quick drop off all that, and I'll worry about our clothes in a little bit. Yeah, okay. So we're back to tired, dehydrated, very hungry. Our leg has still not really recovered whatsoever. I'm just gonna drink water. We're not gonna eat food. We're just... oh, wow. Okay. We're full up and we're still thirsty. We've been doing nothing but drinking water and we're still thirsty. Alright. I'm beginning to wonder if our... Yeah. Wow, our right leg, it's been 3 days and we haven't seen any sign of it getting better. I'm starting to get a little worried. But our stats are up. Something is improving our stats? Maybe we're just in a really good mood? No. I don't know. Something's got all of our stats a little bit higher than usual, so... I'm gonna... Guess we could read a little bit more. Get our devices... anything that's gonna raise our skills to 1. Oh, our throwing skill. That was something we weren't really good at when we actually needed to chuck grenades, so I'm kind of thinking maybe read this book a little bit. I'm just gonna read some magazines. Like something that's really light reading, something that isn't gonna be too hard, and then a basic trapping book so we can learn a little bit about probably like those landmines that almost blew us up earlier too. So, you know, good important skills. And then more water. Water, 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 water. We're still thirsty. Goodness. Alright, and we're tired. I think being tired is enough. Actually, a stick grenade would probably make it a little easier to actually land it somewhere. I'm gonna take a break a little early tonight. It's only... wait, it's 7 AM. Oh gosh. Yeah, we're tired. Our body is in rough shape. We keep on getting really exhausted really early, so maybe we actually need to take a full day off. I don't know. We had a very near-death experience. I should be going a little bit easier on Pandora Muller here. But yeah, in this game, it's, again, it's like, you make one mistake and it'll set you back. And I have it on, I have like a lot of ways it's making it easier on us than usual. And yet, it's still pretty tough. Oh wait, we survived an entire week. How about that? Thank God it's Friday. And that's appropriate. Alright. Well, we're not tired anymore. It's 5 in the afternoon. Let's see if we can get on top of our dehydration while we're at it. There. We're officially out of clean water, so I'm gonna have to start making some more. Friday. I know. Alright, let's go. So we could boil some water, or we could use our water purification tablets or our electric water purifier. This one takes 9 seconds, this one takes 5 minutes. I'm gonna blow through all of the charge of our water purifier and get as much... yeah, 7 minutes we can purify 50 units of water. That's pretty good, right? Water purifier... pour into container. Oh, I forgot, we're gonna need containers. I don't know if we have enough containers to store 50 units of water. Whoops. I'll just fill up these thermoses. So we got 4 full thermoses of water. I should have thought this through. Put in a bucket. Sure, just fill up the bucket. We got a couple 2 liters. We can put water in. There we go. We managed. Alright, and now I'm gonna put everything that's water, 2, 3, 4, over in the food bin. Bottle. Yeah, okay. So I think we put all of our water over here. There we go. 4 thermoses and 2 liters of water. That's a pretty good amount of clean water, I think. Oh. Oh, you're still at work? That's rough. Anybody who's still got to go to work right now, I feel for you. And also I'm angry at your employers. They should make everything automated and or remote. There's no excuse. Grab this filter mask and put it over there because I forgot to do that earlier. But yeah, I'm hoping that at the very least, your workplace is helping you be safe and all of that good stuff. And that it isn't, like, intensely terrible. I like service work. My heart goes out to everybody who's doing service work right now. Years in the restaurant industry have taught me that just I can't imagine people are any more like thoughtful of the people who are helping them out than they would be normally, just on account of the stress and everything. So, ugh. Anyway, 50% in the office. That's good. I'm glad for that. That's if you can at least get some home time. I know that some places they really, I don't know, either you need to be there physically because there's like equipment you're maintaining, or like hurt shuffling. Stop reading. Oh yes. Uh-oh. Somebody found our house. Do I have a weapon on us? We have our combat knife. How's our health? I mean... yeah, our right leg is... it started recovering, but it isn't recovered. We've recovered from our blood loss. We have recovered our blood, finally. So, I feel like we could probably handle a fight right now, as long as we don't get our patched up leg injured in the process. I'm gonna peek. I don't see anybody. Shuffling. So there's probably someone over by our door right now. I don't want them to... we can't run because of our busted leg. Dropping our suit. Yep, they're on the door. They're smashing the door. Alright, over here, I think we have some guns. Oh, please don't smash down the door. We really need that door. Oh, dang it. I knew it was only a matter of time before they found us, but... bucket of clean water. Okay. Not what I was looking for, though. I think I may have put all of our good guns, or all of our, like, regular use guns in the car. I wasn't really anticipating this. So it might be knife time, actually. Let's get that knife out. Sneak past our barrel. Hello. You are a very injured zombie. Come on in. Come on in, buddy. What a waste. Ugh. You know what? I'm gonna drag you away from the house a little bit, over to the pile of ashes and stuff, and I'm just gonna butcher you out here. We do have this nice little clearing, huh? Yeah, we haven't really been wandering around the woods outside our house, have we? For all we know, there could be who knows what stuff out in the woods. Yeah. Yeah, you hate to see a healthy zombie. Unironically, that's actually really bad, because it takes a lot more effort to... if they're already an injured body that has, like, gotten back up and started walking again, less of a big deal than if they're, like, mostly smashed up. Oh, acetylene torch. If we can get more gas for our acetylene torch, we could actually do some repairs or expansions on the Cynthia, which is nice. Zombies. They always skip brain day. Unfortunately. Um, well, we're kind of okay. I don't like walking around on our broken leg, at least in any dangerous situations, but... and it's 5 p.m. It's a little bit late to start doing an adventure today. It's going to be sundown soon. So let's do a little bit more reading today. I'm going to learn a little bit more about first aid. We were in the middle of reading when that zombie came up to the door and came knocking. Okay, we learned a bit about first aid, and let's learn a bit about survival. We could read the survival manual we got when we crash landed finally. See what that has to say. Already finished it. Dang. And then is there anything else we want to read? The Gideon Bible. That Psychology of Stalking book we found. We could read some cookbooks. Get a little better at food preparation, maybe. The Vinegar Maker's Cookbook is something we can read in 8 minutes a chapter. It's not very fun. Tasting India is kind of fun, but it takes twice as long to read. I'm gonna read the book about vinegar. Learn a little bit about fermenting before the sun goes down, and then probably just drink some more water, eat some more food. Yeah, there we go. We just made it in time for sundown. Okay. Let's put away that book. We'll learn about Indian cuisine later. And then, is there anything else that we want? Do we want to mix it up and not eat a toastum today? It's probably not doing wonders for our health, but... let's eat a little bit of meat jerky. And some cookies. And some peanuts. There we go. Get some protein. We haven't eaten that in a while. We still have these landfall survival rations, but I want to save them for emergencies because they're very calorically dense and they keep indefinitely. So I want to keep those as long as possible. Yeah, so we're mostly okay. Maybe have some. We have a can of tomato soup. We may as that's like a tiny little can. We can eat that. Eat it cold. Delicious. There we go. Well-balanced diet. Yeah, I think... I don't know if we're going to be able to sleep, but I want to sleep. Maybe bandage that injured left arm one more time. See if it'll heal the rest of the way. Can we make more antiseptic? We can make makeshift antiseptic out of ethanol, which is probably not going to work as well. And it does take a lot of our antiseptic. Yeah, we could only make like 6 units of antiseptic after all of the ethanol we looted. I kind of want to keep the ethanol for now because that might be useful for something else. If we find a farmhouse or something, maybe we'll find some more first aid supplies. So what I'm going to say, let's just do a little bit more reading before we go to bed. Maybe a little bit about archery. We can learn a little bit about archery. It's too dark to read. Okay. I'm not sure we're going to be able to sleep. Is there anything else we could do? Is there any crafting that we might want to do? We have learned a little bit about crafting from all this reading. We could work on like some survival weapons. One of the things I really want is Survivor's Taser Dual Blade. Damn. If we did take apart this lawnmower, we could get a blade out of it and make a spear, which might not be a bad thing to have, because our combat knife is good, but it doesn't have a lot of range, and it's hard. longer weapons like spears and stuff give you a bonus to hit because you keep them at range, and actually some of them you can actually attack them from 2 tiles away, so you can keep them at a farther distance too. So what I might do is move that lawnmower from the table down to here. We can disassemble it in 45 minutes. We're not tired yet. We get scrap metal, springs, blades, an engine, a 2-liter metal tank, and some pipes. I don't think we'd want a lawnmower for anything, so yeah. Let's put away our knife, because I forgot to do that. Come on, there we go. Store and sheath, and now activate. Let's get the lawnmower we're disassembling. Yeah, okay. There we go. And there's all our pipes, and our blades, and our springs. Just gonna move that across into our junk pile over here. Keep that handy. Yeah, and then if I go back into the weapons, with our blade that we just got, we could make a makeshift machete. What about that glaive? Makeshift glaive? If we got a long branch from the woods... Oh wow, 13 bashing damage, 31 cutting damage. It's unwieldy, but and it doesn't have reach, but it's a very strong weapon. We're not a strong character, but I think I might do that. Do we have our wood axe on us? If I got our saw, wood saw, and if I had it out really quick, probably out away from the inner trees, which we might want to keep. This little tree here. Can we use our wood saw to chop down a tree? Oh, okay. Maybe we just need to smash it? Can we harvest branches from the tree? No. Pick at the pine tree? No. How do we do this? We might need to smash this little tree. We might not be able to... Oh, I might need an axe, actually, and I don't know if I have the wood axe. I think it might be in the car, come to think. Most likely, anyway. Worst case, I'll just smash the little tree and see if we can get a stout branch out of the trunk. Yeah, there we go, wood axe. Okay. I'm going to drop off our wood saw, because I don't think we need that. Grab our wood axe. Wield it. There we go. Head on out into the... Here we go. Wood axe. Yeah, we can't do it, so... Whack, whack, whack. Crunch. 4 stout long branches. Okay. So let's drag them back inside. And with that, we should be able to make... Well, let's see what else we can make with a long stick. We can make a quarter staff. We can make a blunderbuss. Do we want a blunderbuss? Throwing stick. Exciting. Let's see. Yeah, I think we'd need a simple knife spear. That does have a +1 bonus to hit, and it does get pretty good damage. And that's one that I can make reach attacks. Can that glaive make reach attacks? Yeah, I can make reach attacks. This does way more damage, but it's just slower. Ouch. I'm gonna get resettled. There we go. It's a little slower, but it's about 18 damage per second as opposed to... 17 damage per second is actually pretty similar, huh? The knife spear won't last long in combat, it's flimsy. The glaive is flimsy. The machete is not flimsy. I guess it's because it's mostly made out of a blade. It's just a lawnmower blade with duct tape on it. Wow, okay. And that's kind of similar, not great damage per second. What's our knife, out of curiosity? Oh. It actually does better damage per second. It just has that -1 to hit, which I don't like. So, I think a ranged weapon would just be a good idea. How slow is it? It's 143 moves per attack, 106 moves per attack, 109 moves per attack. So this one is slower too, but it does slow very heavy hits, and we might need that high damage for some things. So I'm just gonna say let's make this makeshift glaive out of our lawnmower blade, some duct tape, and a big stick we got from out back. And let's drop this wood axe. Is it in our inventory, I wonder? Is it at our feet? Is it... Where is it? Wield. Makeshift glaive. Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at that big ol' spear on a stick. How about that? So that probably won't fit in anything short of our little back holster, where we currently had our electric chainsaw. But I'm kind of thinking this doesn't need power. It does. It won't have it has like half the damage of our electric chainsaw, but it doesn't need electricity, and it has reach, so we can attack 2 tiles away. So this might be just a nice thing to have for like if we're trying to keep something at bay, or in a lot of those situations, like in the lab when we were surrounded and there was a certain enemy that was like hitting us from range, like little stabby finger guys. We could get them. And yeah, we need a back holster or something for this, but can I make a holster? Back holster. We need sewing equipment to do that, so unfortunately no. But we could use the existing back holster we have. We are still, however, not tired. So I'm just gonna drop off the wood axe. Check on the Cynthia. Doing pretty decent. We're at full battery, so that's good. Let me drop off. I think I'm gonna drop off our toolkit and our tool belt, and maybe even our suitcase. I don't think we need our little suitcase right now, so I'm gonna drop that off. And I guess do a little bit more reading before bed. I can't really think of anything else. Let's put the glaive in the trunk while we're at it, because I don't want to forget that. Hopefully it'll fit in the trunk. Yeah, it fits in the trunk. Okay, so we have that spear if we need it. Hopefully we won't need to fight anything, but as it sits right now, I want to keep everything at range, just because we have that broken leg. So less things that can close with us and potentially re-break our leg probably would be better. And I, a dumbass, completely forgot that my light source was in the backpack, which was the whole reason why I'd gotten it in the first place. So I'm just gonna grab one of these smartphones, turn it on, and read by that light for a little bit till we fall asleep. So let's finish this vinegar handbook for a little bit. Let's see. Alright. We learned a little bit more about cooking. First aid. I'd like to get that up a little more, because with more first aid we'll be able to apply our bandages a little better. We'll be able to get more out of them. And with enough first aid skill we can actually do stuff like if we needed to do a surgery on ourselves, or I don't know, install one of these one of these CBMs, the bionics. We could do that a little better if we knew where our organs were and all that, so that's a good thing. I still do want to look into installing at least the remote controller CBM. Sounds nice. But let's see. Maybe get our fabrication skill up. That seems like another good one. Just reading books till we get tired enough to sleep. 3 a.m. 70%, 80%, 90%. There we go. Let's drop off that book. We learned a little bit. Eat some more. Probably some more Toastums. And some more water. Out of one of our many bottles full of water. There we go. And then return to bed. Alright. Actually, you know what? Well, yeah, let's save the game and sleep. Yeah, I probably wouldn't generally IRL recommend surgery on yourself. It seems like it'd be really hard because you would either need to be like under enough painkillers or drunk enough that you wouldn't the pain wouldn't be too debilitating. But at that point, do you really want to be doing surgery on yourself is the question I would ask. Because you're kind of lacking in the hand-eye coordination department, I would imagine. Oh no, it's 1 p.m. Oh no, we slept through the day again. Oh, that's a mood. Alright, let's eat some more Toastums. Some more water, maybe. There we go. And before we hit the road, let me refill our plastic canteen with water. We got it filled up? Yeah, we filled up our canteen, so we have some water for the road. And I think we're in good enough shape. Bandage. Let's apply that to the leg again. This leg will heal up eventually. Yeah, let's just hit the road with what we have. I think maybe take an MRE or two just in case. Let's take some barbecue beef and some Asian beef and vegetables. And head around to some of those other locations that we were looking at, checking out. Drop off the smartphone, the MREs. Yeah, okay. Because the Cynthia's in good shape. We still have some hours of daylight left. And this spot over here is real close, so I want to see if it's like a farmhouse or something. Did a doctor actually did surgery on themselves? Oh, I do not envy them. I would not personally want to do that. Just saying. No amount of vodka would make me interested in doing self-surgery, unless it was like a life or death situation, maybe. But even so. So we're just going to take a shortcut across the grass, because I want to see what's out in these fields. Last time we took a shortcut across the grass, we found like a military, a pile of like military crates. Blood-soaked rag. Just rags and bullet casings. Okay. Interesting. Don't know what happened there. There's a rattlesnake. There's a newspaper. What's that have to say? Watch Power Armor in action. The National Guard deployed a recently commissioned unit of heavy riot control power armor exoskeletons to the front lines of the riots in Waterville, Maine. Oof. State-of-the-art armor is available to repel almost any attack from a civilian rioter and has been set forward alongside infantry armed with pepper bullets and sponge rounds to contain rioters. Oh, ouch. Blah, blah, blah. It's an uphill battle, but we've still got it contained, says Lieutenant Sean Body from inside his full enclosure suit. I can subdue a dozen rioters in this thing, and I've got a dozen men and women with me. Okay. Some company is trying to sell more military-industrial complex bullshit to make police think that they're soldiers, I guess. Oh, it's such a tough battle, but I can beat up 12 unarmed civilians, so that's cool. Oh, hey, it's a farm. I mean, I would like a power armor now, yes. Just on account of the zombies and everything. Which is, I guess, what they were calling they were calling rioters were zombies before the zombies were, like, known to be zombies. Wow, yeah, this is a big old farm, isn't it? There's some tires. Off-road motorbike wheel, you say? Don't mind if I do. Okay, can we grab that? Toss it into the trunk. While we're here, let's get a suitcase. Yeah, wear the suitcase. And let's wear our... Let's take our pistol with us, just to be on the safe side, and maybe a crowbar also. Yeah, there we go. So we're walking pretty slow, just because of our broken leg. It's actually taking us quite a while. Oh, I see bloodstains. I see bullets. A whole train of them. And then all that's left is a blood-soaked rag. Kind of looks like somebody got jumped here, was doing a fighting retreat, bleeding as they went, and all that's left of them is like some bloody, torn clothing. That's what I'm guessing. I'm gonna go back down to the car, and gonna bring it on over this way. May as well turn off that recharger. We don't really need it right now. Stop driving. There we go. And like slowly limp into the building. Raspberry bush, you say, but it doesn't have any berries on it. They have a greenhouse down there. Mostly what I'm concerned with is detergent. I guess maybe books that might be useful, if they have any. But my major concerns are detergent and medical supplies. Right this minute. I'll take food, I'll take contact lenses. How to Succeed in Business, I think we already have a copy of that. Not really interested, but maybe someone would be. Hey, Boxing Monthly, a magazine about boxing. That might have a thing or two to teach us, I don't know. A plastic spoon in the kitchen. Cardboard box of biscuits, some flour. Not a very well-stocked farmhouse. I'm taking it whoever lived here may have already had it out. Adhesive bandages, multivitamins, okay. Some rags, I'll take those. Might be useful. Bedding wouldn't be bad. Leather pants, we'll take that for scrap material. Hey, cargo pants that fit us and are in good shape. I might just put those on right now. Let's grab all of these, and then if they fit us, what pants do we have on right now? We had jeans on. The cargo pants aren't as strong, but they do have more storage in them. So, how do I take off pants? How do I take off my pants? Unequip. Yes, okay. I did mean to take out the jumpsuit. We're actually kind of warm right now, so we might be able to do without the jumpsuit. army helmet, and a communications cap. I guess we might take the communications cap off because it's making us a little warm, and possibly the really damaged leather jacket. There we go. Now we're not overly warm. I think we're just wearing like an undershirt and an armor vest right now. But the study of a boy. A high school sophomore's personal journal is stolen, then leaked on social media. When it goes viral, he's forced simultaneously to contend with both fame and betrayal. And then a book about fermenting, which is probably more useful. CQB Monthly, an in-depth look at various styles of close quarters fighting. There's an amusing essay about dirty tricks in the front section. Okay. Might be good for another combat fighting guide. Some marijuana, take that. Baseball cap, sure. A radio, some root beer. Motorcycle pants and pants, always useful. Some warmer blankets might be good for winter, if we can fit them. Wouldn't hurt to have. Trap and Field, take some fun novels, may as well. Yeah, I'm kind of glad that I missed the most of social media. I mean, like, it wasn't starting to really get, at least I didn't have the internet, so I probably wouldn't have mattered either way. Ooh, a veterinary manual. There's some interesting new chapters on animal cloning in this edition. Oh, that's exciting. But yeah, like, I wasn't really using the internet, just because my parents weren't really, they were strongly anti-computer, which was always really silly, because I really enjoyed programming back then. Oh, there's a couple farmhouses out in the woods here. There's 2 more cabins. Those will be worth checking out. And then whatever's over here, possibly connecting to this road. But yeah, so we didn't really use the computer much, so I didn't really do much social media outside of, like, I guess forums and IRC don't really count, but beyond those, didn't really do much in the way of social media myself either, and I'm kind of glad. I'm kind of glad too, just because I don't know. It seems like it could be really stressful, just having that stuff out there. Like, I was a dumb idiot child. Not to say that every young person is a dumb idiot, but I was definitely a dumb idiot child, and I would have been pretty mortified if that stayed around forever. So, you know, I'm kind of glad I missed that boat by a little bit. We'll take some bird food while we're here. We'll take it back to our other friends, the chickens, next time we see them, I guess. Alright, looks like an empty paddock of some sort isn't currently being used. A big garage with a, hello, a horse. A regular, living, normal, alive horse. That's kind of exciting. Hey buddy, I'm gonna close this pulley. Don't be freaked out, I promise. I'm not here to hurt you. From the west you hear footsteps. I'm hoping those are horsefoot. There's some salt licks, there's some cattle fodder. Okay. Mainly of grass, silage, or legumes. It's perfect for ruminants, of which I think this horse is one. I'm gonna try to give them some food and see if I can calm them down. Hey, buddy. Hey, no, don't leave! Oh, I can't keep up with you if you leave, horse! You are too swift. Oh, no! And I can't run! Horse, don't do this. Horse, why? I'm gonna peek around the corner. Oh, I have a feeling that horse is long gone. I'm not gonna smash the rioting horse. It's not very kind. With any luck, this whole area is fenced in. Yeah, it looks like this might just be pasture. So maybe we can still find the horse. Get close enough. What's in here? Okay. Pair of boots, sure. A hoe, we already have one. A metal rake, we have a plastic rake, but not a metal one. I don't know if we need it, but I'll take it. A sickle, never cannot have a sickle. Rein and tackle, a set of leather bindings to control a mountable creature. Okay. Nothing out here in the back, but we do have, I guess we have the reins, no saddle, but we have reins to control an animal. Presumably this horse has been trained to work with people. Where is Horse? Horse, where are you? Are you still up there by the shed, Horse? Hey, Horse. Hi. I don't want to yell at the horse. There is a horse. That is a grass. I got that part. Do I use the cattle fodder? I'm going to put it on the horse. The horse seems to like you. It lets you pat its head and seems friendly. Yes! Horse friend! Hey, horse friend, are you gonna follow us? You are gonna follow us. How about that? We have a horse friend. I'm gonna grab one of your salt licks. No, it's too heavy. Hopefully horse will continue to like us for a while. Ooh, I didn't go in that office, did I? Classic literature. Microwave burrito rotten. Ew. No thank you. I don't know why I picked that up. Pardon me, horse. There's another room up here. With a stepladder and another rein and tackle. Okay. That's good. I'm gonna just throw that burrito. Yeah, throw that burrito as far out into the woods as possible. On the plus side, we just got a little bit of throwing practice for throwing a burrito. Horse milk. I guess. I don't know if this horse makes milk or not, but if they do, I guess we do have that. We do have that now. I'm gonna dump off all this odds and ends, all this farm supplies, all this clothes that we don't need just this minute, all this books. One of the reins and tackles, but not all of them. Bucket, plastic bag. On the electric blanket. I figured that electric blanket might come in handy in winter. You're dropping liquid from a container. No, I'm not. Don't do that. We're just emptying everything into the trunk. Well, on the plus side... Alright, horse. Hey, horse. Horse, horse, horse. Can I equip you with rein and tackle? What do I do with this? We might need to use this on like a wagon, like to actually build a wagon or something. We can't ride the horse, but let me take a look if we can make a saddle. No, we can't. I mean, we could make Taco Bell out of a horse, but I would rather not make horse burritos. That seems like a bad idea. We already got rid of our other burrito. I think I don't know if I'm in a mood for burritos right now. Let alone a very friendly horse-shaped burrito. When we have a very friendly horse that isn't inanimate right now, which is pretty exciting in my opinion. I'm gonna grab a salt lick. We have some fodder for them. I'm gonna grab any other remaining fodder that's here. 2 more salt licks, 2 more salt licks. Pile of nasty horse poop. We'll need to come up with a name. A bar and harness to attach a creature to a vehicle. Okay. They should be able to pull it. And another bucket. Okay. I'm gonna go upstairs. Horse won't follow us upstairs, surely. Yeah, okay, good. Horses can't do stairs. To my knowledge. Yeah, okay, okay. Does it let us see anything around here? Ooh, hello. off to the northwest, there is a pack of zombies. That's good to know. They're almost directly on the way back to our cabin, too. I want to check out these other cabins down here while we're in the neighborhood. I want to get our horse to safety in the event of... Hey, horse. Horse? Hello. Come on. And I'd really like to be able to ride this horse. You're too heavy to mount the horse. Okay. I wonder if it's because of our broken leg. Like, we can't... Horse, can you... You can't. Is there a gate I can let you out of, horse? Do I have to lead you through the barn? I think I have to lead you through the barn. Also, you can get a rope. Actually, you know what? Let's go to one of those hay bales upstairs. Deconstruct a hay bale. Heard footsteps? Yes, that's a horse. I'm almost certain it's a horse. Let's get our long cordage rope from the hay bale. Go back downstairs. And... Oh, we can tie the horse in place. We can't bring it behind us like a lead, but we can, if we needed to tie the horse somewhere stationary to keep the horse safe, we can do that now. So that's good. Yeah, exactly. What I'm kind of thinking is, since we have this broken leg, if we had a horse that we could ride, our mobility is no longer a problem. We just get our makeshift glaive out and we sit up there like somebody from frickin' Dynasty Warriors. Horse, can you ride in a car? Are you gonna be good? I mean, it's an SUV. There's a lot of room. It's very roomy, comparatively. I'll take your salt lick, your bucket of junk. I really hope you can ride in the car. That'd be really nice. Otherwise, we might have to modify the Cynthia, take out a couple seats, and make a place for the horse to sit. Oh my goodness. This is getting a little bit absurd. But yeah, we got this makeshift glaive. I just need to... I don't have any armor. Oh, no, don't attack the horse. Attach bag to horse? Huh. I can attach bags to the horse. Horse can help me carry crap. That's handy. The horse can carry our giant suitcase, the one that keeps getting us killed. Yeah, we could go back and get the burnt, cursed suitcase and attach it to this horse. I mean, it's better than a saddlebag, right? Surely this horse would be fine. We're also going to need a name for this horse. I might go on break pretty soon. And y'all can actually figure out... Oh, we're being raided. Hey, Ouroboros' raid. Hello. Yeah, we need a name for this horse, too. Dang. I'll have to figure this out. Ah, damn. But I really want to saddle over this horse, because I just want to, like... I just want to get on the back of this horse with, like, a big old spear and just, like, go full whatever his face is, Lubu or whatever, on all these zombies. That'd be pretty good. Full Dynasty Warrior. And we could actually make a horse-powered vehicle if we wanted. So that's an option too. But yeah, let's see. Close that. Yeah, horse seems like they can be in the car. That is an excellent question, Trevwatt. I'm not sure in which way horses would wear pants, but can we put horse pants on this horse? Do we have the pants to put on this horse? Pants. We do have pants. Equip horse with armor. It seems like horse wears pants in no ways. That seems like how it do. But in my mind, like, a horse would need 2 pairs of pants, but you need specialized pants for the front legs. Like, if you were a centaur, you'd want pants on your horse body. Maybe like the whole thing. I don't know, just like get extreme amounts of denim, just like or like barding or something. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, it seems like this nameless horse, this horse with no name, is able to chill in the Cynthia with us. How's our battery looking? We got 97% battery. Now, Are you gonna be okay if I start the engine? That's the question. Take control of the Cynthia's engine. The Cynthia starts up. Let's take it real slow. Oh, you're just sitting in the passenger seat. You're sitting along across the back seats of our giant SUV. Oh, that's adorable. I love this. Alright, we got a horse SUV, everybody. We did it. So I guess I don't need to modify the I kind of want to give this nameless horse a little bit more of a comfortable place to sit eventually. Maybe we can modify the interior a little bit, or maybe hack apart one of those Humvees we saw back at the bridge, and make ourselves a nice big a vehicle to pull our horse around, and then we get out on the horse and then we ride around because our leg's still going to be broken for a hot minute. But yeah, just horse on board. But yeah, we need a name for this horse, unless we're literally just gonna make them a horse with no name. Can I possibly push you back into the vehicle? Can you stay in there? Will you be okay? Just sit tight, okay? I don't want you getting in any trouble, okay? I don't know what this cabin out here in the woods is all about. I got our combat knife, we got our pistol, and our crowbar. So if we run into any trouble, we have that still. Yeah. Oh, horses don't like being near zombies. Oh, that's a bummer. I wonder if there's a way to train horses out of that. Because it would be nice to be able to ride a horse in combat. I mean, things to do with milk. Whatever you want to do with milk, you'll probably find it in this book. I wonder how broad their concept is of what people want to do with milk, because I'm sure there's people out there who want to do all kinds of stuff with it that would probably not be covered in your average textbook. Curry powder, flour, a very bloody sink. Oh, that's fun. No thanks. Take a seasoned salt, take a... Oh, some ghee. Oh, that's good. Some more salt. We already have a frying pan back at base. Oh, and here's a very well-stocked pantry. Oh, lovely. Seasoned salt, cooking oil, vinegar, raw lasagna. Cooking on a budget. And another cookbook. Maybe we can learn some things. More chili powder, hot sauce. Oh, we're gonna make such good meals from all this. Hell yeah. Sorry, Claymore. Many apologies. There's a reason I chose to turn down affiliate status, and part of it is that I cannot trust myself to adhere to Mr. Bezos' standards with regards to all age-friendly content. Sorry. Is that another goose? There's another goose in these woods. We're about to get goosed. Uh-oh. Gotta keep an eye out. Oh, they're after us. They're tracking. The goose is tracking. But yeah, actually, while we got folks here, yeah, I did. I don't know if you caught the update on Twitter, but I did get offered affiliate status. And rather than doing that and forcing everybody to watch ads every time I boot up the stream, I'm just gonna convert my existing game development Patreon into a place where people can also support, like give $1, the same as you'd pay for a subscription or whatever, but rather than half of it going to a billionaire, it goes toward, you know, my ability to buy groceries and stuff, which I like, because eating is cool. But yeah, so I get a bigger cut, so you can donate less, and I get more of it, and that's cool. Also, I already have it set up, and I don't have to worry about adhering to any of their weird standards on like what kind of content I can and can't put on the internet, and so on and so forth. And hello, Zombie. Zombie spotted. How close is Zombie? Zombie is a long ways away, actually. To the north. Oh, that horde of zombies that we saw off here probably headed over to the farmhouse, and now they're following us down here this road. So that might be the first zombie in the pack. So let me, I really want to check out this other cabin before we clear this little patch of woods. Hmm. Well, my food is quite cool right now. Yes, yes, that's like one of the things that's nice about the winter is I can just put food in the outside or in the shed or something, and it'll stay refrigerated. So yeah, all of my food is pretty cool right now. I'm just gonna ride away from that zombie, not worry about it. Um, that's a deer, a beagle. Hello, beagle. Go back to the view mode. A deer, a beagle, a squirrel, and an infame. Infame? Are uplifted from apes and other near-human ancestors. The Zulu word for monkey became the catch-all term for many species of uplifts, whether majority chimp, gorilla, or baboon. They've probably formed colonies, hidden from the Cataclysm. So, there's an intelligent gorilla just kind of chilling out in the Pacific, or not, this is in the Northwest, this is the Northeast, this is like Maine or something. There's an intelligent humanoid gorilla just kind of chilling out in Maine right now, I guess. Hey, buddy. Are you angry? Let me look at your deal. Let me pull up your menu. How do I pull up your menu? Is it there we go. Medium in size. It's an intelligent animal created by man before the Cataclysm. And it's an animal. Okay. It has the following senses: hearing, sight, and smell. It has a head. It's very dangerous. It's tracking. Okay. Do we want to try to talk to this gorilla? It's got to be another one of the mutants. We saw a bunch of mutants earlier. There was a lab we saw, and there was like an escaped mutant prototype of some sort. This must be another one. I'm gonna head on over and see if they can talk, or at least understand us, or, you know, if they're not gonna try to clobber our horse friend. Hey. Can we, hey, buddy. You understand English or something? They aren't moving any closer. I'm gonna drive on down there. Alright, buddy. Hey, hey. Alright. You see us, right? Friend? They don't seem very interested in us. Horse, can I trust you? And I'm gonna drop off our suitcase. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Okay, so we can't interact with them. It seems like they're just a wild, intelligent ape, I guess. Well, let's wear our suitcase. I mean, do you want to get in? Do you want to roll with us? Or are you just doing? You chill. You cool? You cool? I mean, if you want to get in the car, you can get in the car. Just saying. All right. Well, I wish you luck getting all your bananas back from that crocodile guy or whatever. I guess we're just gonna mosey. I'm gonna leave a note here. Smart monkey. Question mark? Okay. That's gonna be a note I'm gonna be confused about later. Yeah, I would be interested to see if you could befriend them with like a gift of food or something. That'd be interesting. If you happen to have the source code handy. I think it might be an Aftershock animal. I'm not 100% sure, because I know they were talking about adding in uplifted animals. Because there was actually another one of the characters I have preset for if this character dies is an uplifted animal. I won't go into any details about what exactly, because it's a secret. Okay, horse, stay in the car, please. We are coming to a complete stop. And please Yeah, just close the door in that horse's face. I'm sorry, buddy. Human corpse. I don't think I want anything here. Maybe that fur hat, because we did have that person who really wanted fur, and I'm going to just stomp your face a little bit so that you don't come back. Trying to get into better habits about that. Huh. Alright, alright. Splintered wood, some glass, some nails, some long string. I'll take you. A lot of splintered wood. Climb in through the wall here, I guess? Alright. Looks like it's just a half-collapsed old farmhouse. Some more herbs. Seasoning. Excuse me. Copper pot. I mean, we don't have anything made of copper. That might be useful. I don't think we have any silverware, so I'm going to take a full set of, like, one fork and spoon, butter knife, paring knife, a chopstick. I'll leave all the plastic stuff. I think you can use these knives for other stuff, too. Like, you can make a butchering kit that's got a... Oh, hello! A chainsaw, a hedge trimmer. A hedge trimmer. Power cutter, okay. I thought that might have been the power cutter. It was something you can use to make a really nice melee weapon. Hedge trimmer is probably pretty decent as a weapon on its own, but we already have a chainsaw to fight with if we need. But yeah. Jumper cable might be good to have. I don't think we have one of those. I'm going to take the pistol. I'll come back for the chainsaw and the hedge trimmer, because I want those. Hexamine stove with hexamine in it. We can take the hexamine out and use it to make explosives. That's cool. Mess kit. Sure, you got batteries in you. Waffle iron. You know what? We don't have one of those. I might want to make waffles at some point in the apocalypse. You never know. Paracord survival watch. Adhesive bandages. A bow stabilizer, you say. Looks like whoever was living in this cabin was more of a survivalist than that other cabin we found. So that's cool. Already checked that cupboard. Yeah, so even though we have a broken leg, we're still managing to get some exploration done. I'm kind of bummed that we've been sitting at home healing for a week and our bone has not set at all. But yeah, the diamond-coated combat chainsaw thing. It's like the murder saw, I think. It's like the power cutter, which is like a metal cutting tool that's like a rotary metal cutter. You just take off all the safeties and you make like this horrible, extremely deadly weapon out of it, which seems like a fun idea to me. Fur hot pants. Yeah, we can chop those up into fur. Or we could wear them if we completely lose it. Just that. Run out in the woods in our fur hot pants. Run off with... We can return to Monkey with the infame over there. Let's see. Yeah, glasses wouldn't hurt. Long bottom underwear wouldn't hurt. Knit hat doesn't hurt. I'll take all the cloth because we'll need scrap material. Compression shorts is lycra. That's good. And an ankle holster is leather, so that's cool. Oh, really, Haig? That's interesting. I did not know that. I've seen a bunch of the equipment in the labs. I never knew that they really had a lot of functions because some of them don't seem to, so I kind of got bored of checking all of them. But that's really interesting. I would like to diamond coat our weapons with charcoal. Just like dust them in graphene or something. More cargo shorts, halter top, ankle socks, a 10-gallon hat. I'm sure someone would want one. You know what? I'm just gonna take all the clothes. May as well. Doesn't hurt. And a quilt. That'll be a nice warm thing to have. Paramedics. Sure, imagine a Playboy, a car buyer guide. All the magazines we haven't read yet. May as well take them. See if we can learn anything from them. All about swords. Okay, so this teaches you about how to sword fight, I guess. It's like a LARPing book. There's just a pile of dirt back there. Maybe they were going to install a bathtub, but they never got around to it. Hey, soap! We can totally use that to wash more clothes. Dental floss, I don't really need that. I might take a shaving razor, because we could probably get a blade from that. It might be useful. Back to my hoarding ways. Sorry. We already had CQB Monthly. Crafty Crafters and Liverlicious Recipes your kids will love. Checkered pants. We can wear the checkered pants over our fur hot pants. For like a real apocalypse look. Let's see. Oh yeah, shaving kit. That's a good point. At some point we might want that. I don't know if Pandora is gonna need... she's not gonna have to shave her legs to show off to anybody, most likely. And who knows, maybe the space engineers don't really shave their legs. Maybe they've moved beyond that. I don't know. For those who missed the first couple eps. Though they are on YouTube now. I did actually get the first couple eps over on the VODs that's somewhere below the video in the links. But we are a Shipwrecked space engineer, which I think is another one of those things that Aftershock added as like a near future sci-fi sort of thing. But that's our character archetype. So we got a bunch of engineering skill. We just haven't really gotten to put it to use much, aside from like keeping this really nice hybrid SUV running pretty well. Built a recharging station and a solar panel in the back, so it's at least semi-sustainable. But yeah, we're looking to probably upgrade to a better vehicle sometime soon. The Interdimensional Explorer. I have actually seen a 5-point anchor. Don't spoil me on what it is, but I actually got one out of the lab last time. There were some weird zombies that were like unstuck from time and space. They were like blinking in and out of reality and leaving weird plasma behind. And they were dropping 5-point anchors when I killed them. So I have a feeling that those 5-point anchors might have something to do with the portals or something like that. Survivor encampment, you say? How loaded are the trunks right now in the Cynthia? I actually have to stop the vehicle, I think. Okay. That one's pretty loaded down. That one's not too loaded down just yet. Just to be safe, I kind of want to get the horse. Oh well, horse skin. Oh no, no hints, no hints. Unless I'm obviously missing. Unless I'm obviously missing something that's like when I was exploring the. I guess I found the necropolis in one of the earlier sessions. Unless I'm obviously missing something that would be really cool to see. I generally like exploring and figuring it out on my own because that's part of the fun. It's just like fumbling around and, I don't know, dying in the apocalypse. It keeps it fresh. So, but yeah, if there's cool content that I'm missing or a neat place to visit or something, definitely into that. Just point me in the direction with like minimal spoilage if possible though. But yeah. If they do something interesting, I'm probably eventually going to test it anyway. I'm going to try to see if I can repair them once I get the skill for it, but I don't know if I can even do that because it seems like future tech. So it may be a little bit beyond our little space engineer here, but we can give it a try at least. Alright, Survivor encampment, I guess. While we're here, may as well check it out. Giant rattlesnake, you say? Okay. So this must be the Survivor encampment? Okay. Kind of curious if there's survivors inside it. I'm just gonna... just in case it's like that last time that we saw those bandits, I'm gonna scoot around, point our car in the direction to drive away, stop driving. Can I honk the horn? And then, is anybody in there? Okay. No noises. Oh, from the west you hear, user password unrecognized. Okay. Interesting. Is the password... I have a feeling there's something really dangerous over here. It sounds like it might be a robot. What's that? What's that? From here you hear mechanical whirring. From here you hear mechanical whirring. Okay. From the west you hear, I was once a man. A man! Oh, okay. Can we peek over the fence? So... something went down at the survivor camp. I'm not sure I want to know what exactly happened inside here, but, where's the entrance, I wonder? Actually, it's on the other side. There's some actual gates. From the northwest you hear, please kill me, followed by an electronic voice saying, self-preservation protocols activated. Well, that's pretty grim. I'm not sure that's the place I want to mess with just yet. At least not with our horse friend riding around with us. I'm doing this for our horse friend, not for myself, of course. Yeah, it sounds like cyborgs. Sounds like some of those cyborgs that you get in labs. The really unhappy ones. Oh, goodness. What if I just backed up right next to the fence? Just like pulled up. I'm gonna smash my way into the fence if I'm not careful. Can I drop off our suitcase, because that has a bunch of crap in it. Can I peek through the door? Hello. 2 electric bicycles. Okay. A metal wall and metal door. A canvas wall of a tent, I'm assuming. And a whole lot of skitterbots. Huh. Oh yes, I've actually managed to do that once, Haig. I don't want to spoil it for anybody who's watching this for the first time, but if we do manage to get the equipment to do that, I would like to. That's more of a late game goal, but we haven't found any friendlies so far, apart from like some kind of mad scientist and cryptocurrency nerd. So I'm kind of hoping that we can find more friendlies. But if we don't find any friendlies, we can always make friendlies. Push horse. Horse, get back in the car. There's robots. Horse. Horse. Honestly, horse. Okay, so we're gonna have spider friends just following us home, I guess. That's just a thing. Let's make a note. Robot filled camp. Bunker? Electric bike? Okay. And I might make that red while we're at it. How do I do that again? This? Yeah, there we go. So, we know to come back here when we're a little better equipped and we don't have a horse with us. That's a very squishy, friendly horse whom I don't want to injure. Yeah, we've been going for about 2 hours. I am about ready to go on a quick break, refill or at least reheat my my coffee, and all that, and do the sorts of thing one does when one is on a 15-minute intermission. But once I get back to our cabin, I'm gonna do that. That's way up here. We did do a sweep of this whole section of farmhouses, though. That's good. We made good progress. I think the last places that we wanted to check were this little patch of street up here, and then maybe explore the way into Newcastle. Because I want to get to Newcastle at some point and see if we can get some of the tailoring kits and other bits and bobs we're going to want to have for survival purposes. So I think that's what we'll do after the break, is probably head on over toward Newcastle and see what we can find. And we're just doing a scouting mission. We're not actually doing any We're trying to avoid fighting as much as possible, just on account of we still have a very broken right leg, and we just recently recovered from massive blood loss. So diving back into a life or death situation while we're already at a bit of a disadvantage is probably not the wisest decision. And I looked away from the road right as I ran into a boulder. I'm sorry, Cynthia. Oh my gosh. And I'm sorry, horse. This is why you don't text and drive, people. Oh my gosh. Or even talk on the phone and drive. At least when you're really bad at multitasking, like I am. Alright, there's another little shack in the woods there. We might have already checked that one out. I forget. Pardon my extremely swervy driving. Alright, let's back up here. We got some bats in the woods. Hello, bats. Go a little faster. I'm glad we were kind of taking it slow. We were just going 2 tiles per turn, so that's probably like, what is it, 20 kilometers per hour-ish? Not too fast. What's the easiest way into our cabin again? I think it's up here, so I guess we'll just park here. That's fine. Alright, let go of this. Horse! Hello, horse! I'm gonna get our rope out. Long cordage rope. Horse, you're coming with me. Oh. Let's take our suitcase. That's a jumpsuit, that's not our suitcase. Let's take our suitcase. This, I'm gonna probably leave the pistol and the crowbar behind. Yeah, and then grab everything I can out of the trunk. Might be able to grab some more. Nope. Alright, so we're just gonna haul everything that we can back into the house on our suitcase. Introduce our new horse friend to their new horse home. Sorry to take you away from your nice familiar paddock. Alright, horse. I'm going to tie the horse to this bench here. This is for your own good, buddy. I'm sorry. Do I have any of that cattle fodder? I don't think I got any. I kind of don't want to open a window just in case anybody sees them, but it's fairly secluded. There, have some sunlight. Okay. I promise this isn't animal cruelty. I'm doing this for the horse's own good. Alright, let's drop off our books. Let's drop off our mechanical odds and ends. Bags, buckets, spare smartphone. Drop off our seeds and our soap. And our bow stabilizer can probably go here in case we need it. And hi, horse. Alright. So yeah, we will, once we get to know this horse, we'll have to give this horse a name. But for now, actually, while we're here, I might want to drag in the V8 engine, because there's a chance we're going to want to use this on a vehicle project at some point. I foresee us wanting to build a nice vehicle soon-ish. We're starting to get the materials. Once we actually get like some more... Oh, come on. Can't be that full. Well, I'm going to keep the jumper cable on us, because that might be useful. So let's star that, move it over into the car. Move the Glock over into the car. I think the rest we could probably do without. Yeah, I think we're good without that. Might wield the metal rake, though. And sorry, this isn't the most exciting part of the game, I know. We're just gonna hobble in with a blanket over our shoulders and a metal rake in our hands. rolling a big V8 engine along the forest floor into our weird little cabin house. Don't mind me. Just hoarding. Alright, and then go over to our clothes pile. This will dump off all the clothes, including our blanket that we're wearing. Downhill blanket. Here we go. Drop off the metal rake, because we might want that later. Drop off all of the foods. Then I think one more trip, and we should be able to... I'm just going to climb out the window. It's a little faster. Should have parked a little closer, but... we broke our leg raiding a lab. We got cornered. It might still be up in one of the VODs on Twitch here, but we got a little overzealous in the lab, got into a fight with a bunch of man-hacks. They caused us enough bleeding that we had gone into hypovolemic shock, packed all of our wounds with gauze to barely stay alive, knife fought our way past a bunch of enemies while like losing consciousness, and barely climbed our way out of the laboratory. And we're still kind of feeling that. Our head and torso were fine, but all of our limbs were just tattered to pieces, and our right leg was just damaged enough that when we bled, we broke our leg. So yeah. And since we're a slow healer, also, if I look at our stats here, we actually did take poor healer, so our broken limbs heal at 1/3 of the regular rate. So yeah, it's probably going to be a while till this bone is set. I wasn't anticipating getting into quite that much trouble, to be fair. But I probably should have been a little more cautious. I kept making dumb mistakes insofar as not minding my stamina, overextending myself, and also there's a particular cursed suitcase that I always overburdened with crap. And then... because we didn't have any backpacks at the time, all I had was a suitcase, and we just loaded up with crap, like metal and glass bottles, and just filled it up, and then by the time we actually, like, found an enemy, I'd forget that I was carrying it, and then we'd try to bash them with our suitcase, and by the time we hit them once, they'd have chewed our legs to pieces, so, you know. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a whole stack of traits. Lot of traits. Loaded up on traits. I gave myself a couple handicaps to start, just because I'm not very good at the game. And we can pull up the menu. Actually, I'm about to take a break, but we can take a look at our settings at least. I give us 16 maximum skill points, and a couple more points to pick from traits at the start. I made skills train twice as fast, because it's a stream series, and I want it to get to the interesting parts quickly. We've already been streaming for almost, like, this will be our 5th episode. Probably a good 20 hours in, and we're still just barely getting to competent at basic survival. And we turned down some of the monster stats and spawn rates, but that's about it. So I just gave myself a couple advantages because I wanted it to be a more fun stream. I'm not quite going for hardcore survival this time. I can do that on my own time and frustrate myself. But yeah, I think with that, since we're here, we got most of our stuff back. I'm gonna call this home, because we never really called this home cabin. Don't forget your horse. Okay. But yeah, so since we got all that crap from this lower section of the map back to our cabin, I'm gonna go take a break, and after we're done, we'll swing up to this road here, and then head west into Newcastle, and hopefully not get killed on the way. So that'll be the goal for right now. But yeah, just let me duck away. I'm gonna go get a drink. All that good stuff. Rest my voice for a little bit, and I will be right back. So let me pull up that exciting break screen. And again, yeah, if anybody's here watching for the first time, all the basic info stuff is down in the About section, either below this or in the About tab. If you like what you see, feel free to follow. I'm not planning on being an affiliate, just on principled grounds, but if y'all like the content, I'm still going to try to make this channel like all the benefits that you get out of affiliate status, like emojis and all that stuff. There's actually plugins I can use to emulate a lot of that, so I'm just going to try to find workarounds for all that. Maybe code some plugins of my own if I need to. But yeah, so if you're a first time viewer, welcome. I don't know how many more from that raid are still kind of lurking in the channel, but again, thank you for swinging by from that. And yeah, I'm gonna go take a quick break. I will be back shortly, and we will continue our Cataclysm adventures.